Now to some difficult news. The chief of Lake St. Martin First Nation is facing multiple charges connected to an alleged sexual assault of a child. Christopher Traverse is also charged with possessing and making child pornography. But as CBC's Rosanna Hempel reports, he maintains his innocence.
The chief of Lake St. Martin First Nation is facing 4 charges, including sexual assault and possessing and making child pornography. Christopher Traverse was arrested by Winnipeg Police in February. Lake St. Martin elder Florence Wood says she's concerned how it will affect the community.
I'm concerned about everybody. Our community should have a chief that helps people, not step backwards.
Police say the victim is an elementary school-age child. Court records show the alleged offences happened in Winnipeg in late December. Traverse tells CBC News he's innocent. Traverse held a community meeting at a Winnipeg hotel last week. It was that day, Wood says, community elders gave the chief a letter asking him to resign. Traverse told CBC News he would not be stepping down.
So it's up to him, but he's not going to be our chief. He can't. Things can't just come to a complete standstill. Already we have a feeling that they have.
Wood says if elders don't get an answer within 7 days, they've agreed to sign a petition to have Traverse removed as chief. Vancouver lawyer Aaron Christoph says under the First Nations Election Act, a chief or councillor can lose their seat. That is if enough people sign it.
Usually that threshold is going to be higher than 50% because if this person's in office, they've obviously been elected by a certain number of the members. So it becomes a question of if you're going to remove them from office, it's got to be a pretty strong threshold. Now, what that is, as I say, it kind of varies from nation to nation.
Meanwhile, the Interlake Reserve's Tribal Council is calling an emergency meeting. Lake Manitoba Chief Cornell McLean says the council will look to add bylaws on member misconduct.
There's nothing surrounding misconduct, and that that alarms me because a chief of any First Nation is not subjected to any passes, right? We're all subjected to the same laws.
Lake St. Martin Council says it has no comment at this time. Traverse's next court date is set for early July. Rosanna Hempel, CBC News, Winnipeg.